Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to share this look with you. I'm using all drugstore products. Some are from Walgreens, some from CVS, some from Ulta. But I was inspired a little bit by this picture right here, and I wanted to recreate this look for you so that you could see how easy it is to take one palette and kind of create, this particularly beautiful look for your skin or whatever you want to wear that day, and the things that you feel as though that make you beautiful or make you feel beautiful. So everything that I'm kind of using in this video, like I said, are things that I've used, and they're all drugstore products. And this is just an easy routine. I will more than likely wear this look to work, probably minus my gloss. And this is actually a gloss that I'm wearing, but it's a really, really good gloss. And it's one of those glosses by Physicians Formula. But I'm really, really excited. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm really excited to have you here. Before I get started in this tutorial, remember to like and subscribe the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you want to see something different, leave me a comment down below in the comment section. I'm always ready and willing to see what you guys are up to and what you guys would like to see. I'm always happy to have you here. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started with this tutorial. I'm coming in with the, I've already kind of done my eyebrows already, and I've also put primer on my face, and I'm still using the Honest Beauty Everything Primer. I really like this primer, and it's a matte primer, and it just mattifies me down really well, so I really like that. So I'm gonna come in, I've already used the Maybelline Fit Me on my eyes that you've probably seen in previous videos, so I don't want to keep repeating that over and over. So I'm actually gonna go in, and I'm using only just this palette to, that I created that look with. So I'm only gonna just use this one because I want you guys to see the versatility in just using one palette. And it could also be something that you travel with. It may be, you don't want to carry, I'm one of those kind of people that I don't want to carry a lot of different things with me when I'm traveling. I like to have something, a very versatile palette that can give me several different looks, and recreating, looks and just having something that I can kind of work with helps me, because, I don't have to be packing my bag with too much makeup and just things that, I really don't need to be packing. So, kind of get it down to one palette. Always try to find that one palette that you can work with that kind of does the whole shebang for you. It just does the whole thing. So in order for my shadow to stay, I'm going in with this Copper Fling, which is by CoverGirl. It's their bombshell, it's like a bombshell cream shadow. I've also used this before in previous videos. I like this because it is really gorgeous. It's kind of, like I said before, cream shadows kind of have their own little, stick to them. And this is one of those looks that I could wear, to school. This is actually one of my favorite school looks. And like I said, this is called Copper Fling by CoverGirl, and I really like it. There's a couple of other colors that they have, but I'm more in the natural colors per se. But I went in to this color right here, this first color, which is like my all over. I just put it all over to kind of get my eyes ready to put shadows on them. So the first color that I'm going to go in right here is to this color, and it's a really nice color. So I'm actually going to go right here in my crease, and I'm going to put this all over the crease. And the brush that I'm using is a blending E25 by Sigma. And I'm actually kind of in the business right now of trying to find me some more brushes. So I'm trying to find me some more brushes, and I think I'm going to get me a few from Morphe, because Morphe does have some really nice brushes, and I'll put their link down below. And guys, while I'm on here talking, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I got into blogging and what blogging kind of means to me. And being a school teacher, it is, I found that I've not, school teachers have to be organized, but I found that I've had to be even more organized being, a blogger and just blogging. I've been blogging for 2 years, and it has been I won't lie, it has its ups and downs, but it has been more rewarding than just being down, I would have to say. Just because, you know, the goal of my blog was to monetize it and get it to a place of where it will be a source of income for my family. But it takes time to do that, and it still is a process. It's not anything that, you know, can be done overnight, but it's something that I feel as though if you work hard at it, you know, it will work itself out. So I'm going in with this color. I'm still going in and I'm deepening up that crease, because that crease is going to be on a little bit on the deeper side. And I'm going to deepen up the corners of my eyes with a different color, the chocolate color that's in here, because it's such a beautiful color. And I chose this E25 because I like the quality that the brush gives, and I just like that it's it gets directly in that crease where I want it to go. So the next brush that I'm going to use actually is a Real Techniques. It's a dome shadow brush. Actually, I'm actually gonna go back in with the same brush, because that shadow brush is a little thick and I don't want the shadows to be all over the place, and I kind of want to concentrate it in a certain area. So I'm actually going to, and I will be doing a little bit of blending, so I'm actually going to go in. So I'm wiping my brushes off just so I don't do any transfer of shadows that I don't want on my lids. So I'm changing my brush altogether. So I'm going in with this chocolate color right here, which is, there are really not any names on it. All I know is the palette is called Not a Basic Peach. So I'm gonna go in with that color and I'm gonna concentrate it right there on the very edge. And this is a really flat type of brush. It doesn't take much. You see I blew the brush a little. And I'm actually gonna go in. This is why I don't have on any foundation for any fallout. I'm actually gonna go in with another blending brush, just so this could all be blended well. And I really don't go in with a set plan. If you think, if I have a plan, when I go in with the, if I have a plan for my eyes that day, or, if I feel as though that, I have a certain look that I'm trying to achieve. Sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I don't. It just depends on, how it all works out. So sometimes yes, sometimes no. I think you just kind of got to go with it. It depends on what I'm wearing. So it really doesn't, there's really not, depending on, my plan is going to be depending on the clothes. So I'm wiping that flat brush out. I'm actually going to go in and spray that brush with a little bit of this Mario Badescu. I'll tell you guys, oh, love that smell. I paused right there because I have to see what the rest of my eyes are going to look like. I'm going in with this pink right here. It's actually kind of a matte pink, but it has kind of a, it's like a coral. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm actually going to go in with this one too as well. So I wanted you to see that I'm just using this palette just so you can see how versatile this palette is. And I'm not putting on any false lashes today, none whatsoever. So I know I have some friends out there who don't like the false lashes, or it's just a lot of trouble. So, and like I said, I cannot be mad, because those false lashes take a long time to get used to. For me, it took a while for me, but everybody's not the same. Some girls can whip them on, and hey, I am not mad at those chicks. So I'm going in with this color, this kind of coral pink, all over the very bottom of my lid. And I'm actually going to use my finger for the rest, because remember I told you your fingers are tools too. So I'm still going in to this pink. and I just love it. I mean, you guys see that I have on a pink shirt. This is breast cancer awareness shirt I have on. My husband got this for me. But I love the way this pink does. I just love it. And so I'm actually going to take a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't actually know the number of this brush, but it's one of the fluffy brushes, and I'm just going to go in here and blend. And like I said, this look is just something like, I didn't plan on it, but when I put it on one day with the pink top, it just came out so gorgeous. So I said, let me recreate this again. Another easy drugstore routine, you know, using one palette. And I blow this palette a lot. So I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm just going to rub my finger there, and I'm going to put some of that color right here on the very bottom of my lid. It has like a shimmery type tone to it, and you can actually see that here. So I love it. And I don't want my video, I had a video come out today, or by the time you see this, it'll be Monday, because I'm on the Monday Friday schedule. So if you guys like watching my videos, definitely look for them on Mondays and Fridays. And I'm going to actually pause a little bit right now with that, and I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution. I'm not going to do a wing today. I'm just doing a very simple look, because this is something that I would wear to school, wear to work. So doing the wing kind of takes me into another element. So I'm going to do just a soft, very soft line. I don't want a really huge line. I try to keep it tame when I'm at school, because if I'm working in small group, the kids are like really right there on me. So I try to keep it tame, and I want them to see tame. So I'm just going to do a little thin line. And guys, this stick is so nice. I'm still using the Physicians Formula foundation, and we're gonna go with this foundation, and I love it. And when I get closer to the winter time, you'll see a lot more like heavier looks, or just the makeup is just a lot more dramatic, and that's just because of the season, or you know, especially when I'm gonna be out on winter break and stuff like that, you'll just see a little bit of, you know, some different makeup. Right now I just kind of want to show you the ease of putting on makeup to just, I had a little friend right there, did you see him? I laughed at another YouTuber who said, she called hers Eugene, and she said that Eugene had taken up space and he was not paying rent, and it was time for him to go. So I thought that was hilarious. So I'm going in with the Physicians Formula. And I absolutely love just the coverage that this particular foundation gives me, and it's just a really nice foundation, and I just really enjoy the coverage that it gives me. You guys know this time I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder to do all of my crease, you know, to lock in all of my concealer and stuff like that. So I'm going to go in down here with my concealer, and I'm gonna lock it in with the Maybelline Fit Me. It's like this concealer just does something to me as far as, you know, just the smooth creaminess that it has, and just that it is one of those concealers that just give me that polished look once I'm done. Okay, so I'm going in to kind of lock this in with the Maybelline Fit Me. You guys know how I feel about this Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's like heaven, seriously. So I'm going in with this. And I'm gonna actually, you know, dust this away pretty quickly, just so I can move on to the next thing. I don't want it to be a 30-minute video, so that's why I'm going in and kind of dusting this away. But I love the finish that this powder gives me. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna go right up here on my, I'm using the Milani brow and eye highlight, and I'm gonna go right up there on the underneath my brow and highlight that area. Like this pencil is all that. I'm still looking for this pencil. I hope they don't discontinue this pencil, seriously, because it is so nice. So I'm gonna dust this away. Notice that I still, you know, I'm trying to do steps so you guys can see why I do the steps I do. I didn't put on any bottom mascara because I told you, you know, because this is a big brush and I have long, kind of long lashes at the bottom, the brush kind of makes my mascara, it'll take my mascara with it. And I didn't like that because then it would leave like mess on my face and it was just no good. So I didn't like that. I try not to do too much of the bottom, too much bottom work, but I am going, just because I'm trying to teach you guys a little something, I'm gonna go down at the very bottom of my, right here, I'm gonna smudge this color right here down at the very bottom of my lid, underneath my bottom lid. So I'm trying not to forget that part. I don't always do this, so this is not something that you always have to do. It kind of just brings the look together. So you don't always have to do that. So I'm taking this and I'm just, you know, smudging that out a little at the very bottom. And like I said, that is a step you do not have to do. I'm gonna go in with a black liner because I line my eyes with that makeup flick. So I'm gonna go in with this black liner here. And I've had several black liners and this one is really nice. This was actually by NYX. It's just their NYX Jet Black. I'm not using any crazy mascara or anything like that. I'm actually just gonna go in with my very favorite, just on my top lashes. And I prime, today I prime my eyes first, my eyelashes first with this primer base because it does extend my lashes a lot. I don't have to curl my lashes are naturally curly. But I prime my eyes with this. And the thing about it is that I feel as though my lashes need a primer. Everybody's lashes don't need a primer on them, but mine do well with primers. I do not put primer on my bottom lashes just because they don't need primer. But I do like it on my top lashes because I don't wear lashes to school, but I do wear mascara. And if I'm gonna wear mascara, then I would love a primer to kind of, and you could tell how those lashes, you know, pick themselves up. So I wipe off this one because it's wonky. This is a wonky one. So I wipe it off. And guys, once again, I'll say I'm only doing my top lashes And I go really far down the base of my lashes just because they're I like to give them the exclusive reach, you know, so they're reaching for the stars without, you know, me having to do a whole lot of work to make them reach for the stars. So there's the lashes, and then I go in with my e.l.f. for my very bottom lashes, and I want you guys to just see the wand here on this e.l.f. I like the wand, so I saw a lash there. He's about to go in ham on my eye. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in. I'm trying a very new makeup stick. This is a blush stick, and it's by Wet n Wild. And I'm trying, y'all, I'm a lover of a cream blush. So I just, you know, move it here on my cheeks a little bit. And, oh, it's such a pretty color. Like, love, love, love. So I just put it here on my cheeks a little. And the color is Floral Majority. So cute. So, so, so cute. And I just go in with my brush. I go in with this brush. And then I can hear my phone ringing. I bet you that's my husband calling. But he doesn't know I'm shooting this video. So I go in with the brush. And you guys know how I love the, actually, let's see. This is another one of my, this is a different one. I showed you a different one on the last video. My Colourpop Shock Highlighter. This is in a, like a more pearlescent pink. And I'm going to go in with that. I just love it. I buff it into my cheeks. You guys always know I put a little bit right here on my nose. I was searching on the Colourpop website and I could not find these. These are so old. Lord, please don't let my face break out from using this. But I'm pretty pleased with the way this look is coming out. So the last thing that I'm gonna go in with as far as lips, this is Dose of Rose by Physicians Formula. It is so pretty. Sometimes I line my lips, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel. I'm actually going to go back into this palette for a sec, and I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm just gonna kind of dab that there, and I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight with that color. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous color. So the last step is I'm going to spray with my Mario Badescu. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I am very pleased with the way this look came out. I just curled my hair and I have not even really combed it out. So it's okay. We'll survive. But notice that I didn't add any contour to my face, as far as I feel as though I'm warm enough. You don't have to do every single step. Do what makes you comfortable. Do what makes you feel comfortable, and just be beautiful in your own skin.